Hi everyone, this is just a roundup of the PT3 and the PT2, a comparison for the week that's been, and again we're still in this very difficult trading cycle with these months and at this time of the year. So let's just come through. What I'm going to do is a quick snip of the winning trades and the losing trades, and then add them all up on the spreadsheet at the end of the week and see where we get to. So let's come through and have a look. Okay, the first one, as I do, is the pound AUD. Only one trade for the week this week, or two if you missed the first one. First one was this one here. Down, still in underneath here, up, and there it goes through to target. So that's 1 out of 1. An awkward looking trade. I never actually took it, but it sort of fits in the guidelines. This one here fits the perfect guidelines. So we're just going to look at, we got one winning trade out of that. That one had an extension there as well. But as I say, I don't normally do extensions in August that much normally. So that's 1 for 1 in the pound AUD. Next we've got pound yen. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Here's our trade here. Again, it's got an extension as well there. And this one over here, right on the borderline. Should you take it? Should you not take it? For the sake of the exercise, I'm going to say we didn't take that one. Leave it out, either. It's just, I like to see him up higher. I've really got tighter with this here. I've still got this 0.73 level on here for the PT3s as well. So I'm classing that one as it didn't make the cut. Next thing we've got is the Aussie dollar, US dollar. AUD, there's only two here that fit the criteria, fits it here, but you're in behind this one single bar here, which is a no-no, and then you get the same repetitive action here in behind this. Once you get one that does this and fails, it's still showing the pressures down. So we got nothing out of there. We come through to the US dollar yen, and there's nothing in there that we can take advantage of. Totally slack. This one here is too far up. Next one we come to is the Euro USD, and again we've got nothing in here that we can make any sense out of. The next one we got is the Euro Yen. This one here being the yens, we've got the up here and it's come back down to the level and taken off here, up. So we managed to get one trade out of that. And if we have a look at this guy in here, and we get a stop out on that one, this little one here, the only thing with that is it's right on the 0 bar, and even though I have that in my time window, I don't normally take trades that early in the day sort of thing. But look, let's count it in there. That's in the window session. We get to there, of course, we're too far off the pack there. Also, that's 19. It's getting down on that small side. I've got that set to formation size of 20, and it comes in under that. So we've got a win there and a loss there in the Euro yen. The next thing we come to is the New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen, this one's right by the demarker, but we've got this single bar in front of it here and in there. I'm not entertaining taking that trade. I definitely walk away from it. If, however, you've got in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 still hanging around there, if not, you've still left it, when it does this here and you get to 24 hours time and it's still at entry, you get rid of the damn thing. It's not worth mucking around with. The next thing we've got is US Canadian, and on here we have got nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Again, nothing, nothing, nothing all the way through. We have got this one here. And, yep, we're going to say we're going to take that 25, and we've been stopped out on it. So the next thing we've got is the Euro Canadian. The Euro AUD. Again, no joy in it for the week here. Nothing, 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 nothing. right out of whack with the demarker and right through to there. The next one I've got on here is just quickly the AUD CAD and then the AUD CHF. So AUD CAD, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing in there, and AUD CHF. Again, we've got nothing that we can get a handle on there, and again come through, and that's it. So that's the pairs that I'm monitoring at present. So we've got 11 pairs that I'm basically monitoring what's going on. So now let's just do the same thing and come through and have a look at what the PT2 did for the week. Okay, coming through again. So pound Aussie, none of these here at the start of the week fit the guidelines, and we come to old mate here, perfect by the demarker, beautiful down and up there, and a 4-section trade there. All right, and that's all we managed to get out of the week there for that one. Pound yen. Okay, with the pound yen, this is the exact same trade as what we got into with the PT3, and we'll have a look at it when we get through to the spreadsheet at the end and just see the comparison of the two trades, how they perform one against the other. So we got 31 there, and from there to there is our target. So we got 3,170, so about 68 on that one there. Then there's no more in the week there. Next one we got to is AUD USD. Okay, AUD USD, we never got a trade with the PT3 in that one. Nothing here. And this one here comes down here, so we get a stop out there. Right, and then we get an entry here. Right, and that's the only joy we get. We have got this here, comes in there. Such a large formation where it is. Not going to get caught up with that at the end of the week, but if you did want to take it, well, close it out at the end of the week there. You've made or lost nothing on it, sort of thing, so we won't factor it in. So we got a valid stop out here and a entry there. Next one we come through to is the US dollar yen. Okay, with this one, and there's another feature of the PT2 that works very well, and it gives us a trade where we normally never get a chance to take a trade because it's all wrong. When we get a cluster of 3 in a row, right, and there has to be no more than 3 bars in between them, when that does that, that gives you a 2-to-1 of that cluster. So if we come here and put that down on here and project it up there, and it gives you the same target as where the first one is and goes in there. You know, pretty much there's the odd one of these that don't retrace, but most of them do come back and touch that top line. Some of them come right back in down to here to the stop level and then take off. But my suggestions on that one is take the trade. If you get a retracement back 50% into there, I'm going to take more contracts on it. Right, and definitely have another shot at it from somewhere in there, because that is a very, very reliable pattern I've found. But those bar spacings, you can't have any more than 3 bars in one of the spaces there. 3 little musketeers. Apart from that, so we've got that one, and nothing in there, nothing in there, and we've got this guy here. And he's too far down. By the time we get to there, we're crossing down underneath there, so we'll let that go through to the keeper. The next one is the Euro USD. With this guy here, we've only got this one here, and we're entered, and comes along, so we've entered there at right on the end at the 1400, end of the session. Get up next morning, it's got nowhere, right through here. Bedtime next night, it's gone nowhere. What are you going to do? Close it out at 0. So that's a nothing in there. Euro yen, let's come through here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And here we've got our trade at the bottom here, there, and away it goes, up, taken out. Then we get to here, we've got our 3 little soldiers in a row. Now that trade hasn't been finalised here. I would close that out on Friday night, so I'll give these till Friday night. Somewhere in there, you don't quite get half a section out of it. Who cares? It's money that you wouldn't have had. And again, this is the one that's come right back down to the sections here. So somewhere in here would have been an ideal place to take more trades. You probably wouldn't have seen that though. That's come down at 1400, 1500 bar in there. So let it go through to the keeper. But that's one 4-section trade there. And then we got half of that distance there in that one. The next thing we got is New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen, New Zealand yen I should say, nothing to speak of in there. US Canadian. And here we got our 3 little soldiers here. We've got that trade there. So let's just see how that goes over the week. Those lines probably on there are what I've already put on there with this. There, 135 and up to 2. Did it get there? Did it get there? Did it get there? Oh, look at that. Surprise, surprise. There's the power of what we're dealing with. So that's another 2-to-1 trade on that one. What do we got? Euro AUD next. AUD CAD. And we've got nothing in there. And again, AUD CHF. Don't think there's anything in that one. No. Everything is wrong there. This one here doesn't meet. No. And again, see these here, you got 3, but they're too far apart, so they just don't count. Again, we got this one back over here. It didn't get up to that level there, so it doesn't count. Everything is wrong there. So that's what they look like on the chart. Let's come through and see how that works out on the spreadsheet compared to the 2 over just this week. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet outlining the trades in the both codes. So the PT3 is structured, the whole course that I do is structured around the PT3, that and the home trades. This is the PT2 results, what we've been looking at over the last week. So looking at the PT3 for the week, it adds up to, we've got $1,526 profit. So that's near enough to 15%. That's on a 10K account. I'm risking 3% per trade. If we have a look at the PT2 for the week, it adds up to $6,728 profit. Now, $5,000 for the week is a 50% return for the week. That's a really, really good week. There's not too many people out there that can make 50% return for the week. You know, at the end of the day, my perspective, if I can nail 2 or 3 of these trades in the PT2 and maybe one of these ones here, I'm more than happy with that. And again, that's based on there. Probably the thing that does stand out most to me is the pound yen. These are the same trade. So with the PT3, it worked out at 711. With the PT2 was 1433. So where you get the same trade using both tools, the PT2, because we're getting in closer to the turn, is going to give you a better entry point. And also these green trades here are the ones where we get our 3 bar or our 3 formation, 3 little soldiers together, which is something where we don't get an opportunity on the PT3 or just as a single entry on the PT2, because the indicator tool doesn't give you an entry. But when you get that cluster of 3, that's what it does there. So that adds as well, sort of thing. So, all right, guys, that's an overview of what I'm doing, what's available out there, where I've taken it to. If I can help you in any way, give us a call and I'll look after you. All right, guys, look, thanks so much for taking the time to have a listen to this. I appreciate your support over the years, for you guys that are buying this as an upgrade. Take care, safe trading, and I hope the trading god smiles on all of us.